Welcome to the Hoop Jumpers Club. What is the Hoop Jumpers Club? Well, the Hoop Jumpers Club is a series of videos where every single week I give away 9 pedals from the afford-to-board bins until I completely run out. How do you win, you ask? Well, you click the link down in the description or the tagged comment down in the comment section, and then you jump through hoops, baby. That's the name of the game. What are the hoops? They're links, they're affiliate links. That helps me make money. It helps you increase your odds of winning. Any questions? I didn't think so. So anyways, this week I'm gonna mix things up. I'm gonna do things a little different. I'm not gonna pull pedals out of here because I already pulled them out. Because I wanna do an experiment. I wanna run all distortions. Oops, all distortions and 1 noise gate. I wanna see what happens when I stack 8 distortion pedals. They don't even fit all in one shot up there into 1 noise gate with a loop here. We've got the Donner soft gate, we've got the Azor distortion, the Dog distortion, the Sonic Cake Rude Mouse, the Moval Dinostar. Dinostar? How do you pronounce that? The Behringer heavy distortion, the Donner Morpher, it has a fish skeleton on it for some reason. The Sonic Cake Blue Screamer is what it says. The Music Lily Englishman distortion, and of course the K-Mize US Dream. So let's plug them all in and see what happens. In affordable tradition, I'm going to use an affordable guitar this time, this Harley Benton Mosrite thing here. There will be a link to this in the Hoop Jumpers Club link down below. And of course, I'll be running into the 2 Princeton's rig. And going forward, all future Hoop Jumpers winners will be also winning Hoop Jumpers stickers. We got stickers printed, guys. Steve is going to be throwing these into the shipments of every single thing he sends out for the Hoop Jumpers. Big thanks to Steve, by the way. Round of applause for Steve. Thank you, Steve. Everyone thank Steve down in the comment section because he is doing the labor behind shipping all this stuff to the Hoop Jumpers Club winners. And huge thanks to the Patreons. The Patreons fund all this shipping. We are running these giveaways full international, void where prohibited. But if you can enter wherever you live and we can ship it to you, we're gonna do it. We're not putting borders on this. As long as you're on the planet, you can win the Hoop Jumpers Club, void where prohibited. I'm not in control of those things, you know? I'm not in control of the law. I'll say that. So anyways, let's get started. I am running into the soft gate, which has a loop. The send is running into the Dog distortion, here, through these 4 pedals, out of the Behringer, around into the Donner Morpher, which goes through to the K-Mize US Dream, and then into the return. And the soft gate does not pass the distorted signal. Even when all these are off, it is truly a loop. It completely takes all of this out of the mix. So this is my completely clean signal here. And here it is with all the pedals off. Let's get started. I am going to do a quick run through of every single pedal here. I'm not going to do a deep dive. I'm not going to twist knobs too much. I'm not going to flick a lot of switches. We're just going to test to see what each one sounds like and then start stacking them and getting real weird and real murky and heavy and noisy and probably completely non-functional. There's the gate. I'm just making a couple adjustments to my recorder here. catch a little chirp of that feedback right before the gate cuts in. Want to check my tune real quick. On to the Sonicake Rude Mouse. Then the Moval Dino Star. The HD 300 by Behringer. I think this is a Metal Zone clone. Get in the zone, Metal Clone! It might not actually be a Metal Zone clone, Metal Clone. It doesn't have a mid-frequency knob or a mid-knob at all. It's got level, tone, distortion, gain boost, and then a bottom control. It sounds thick and heavy. I forget what this is trying to emulate, though. Yeah, I don't know what that's trying to be, but I like it. I want to know what that's a clone of. Tell me down in the comment section. Do some research for me. Now, the Donner Morpher. Feedback is fun. I'm having fun annoying the neighbors, okay? Here is the Sonicake Blue Screamer. I remember this being more overdrivey, but I had it in the distortion bin, so here we go. That's just where it ended up. silly Englishman distortion. Which Englishman? I don't know. Some English guy's distorting the signal now. Lastly, the K-Mize US Dream, one of the many, many Shure Riot clones, suspected anyways, that have come across my path in my affordable journeys. I don't know what that thing I've been playing is, but I like the rhythm of it. It's got a groove to it. You've heard it a bunch of times. Should I stop? I can't hear you because I recorded this yesterday. I'm a little bit worried about this being last in the chain because it sounds pretty murky. And it's going to filter everything through it. So maybe I'll end up pulling that and swapping it with like this or this, since these have more of an open sound to them. But let's just start having fun and start stacking them. That's why we're here, right? Here we go, buckle up. There it is. This is going to be so ridiculous. There's another filtery one. That one's got a murkiness to it. Let's see if we can get some clarity back now that we've got a fourth distortion on. Donner Morpher, 5 distortions deep now. Six distortions deep. Ah, 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 ah. Seven distortion pedals. Will we get some high end back? It's starting to glitch, almost like an analog octave pedal that's being chorded. The harmonics are all glitching and freaking out together. Eight distortion pedals. This is it. Here we go. Eat your heart out, Slash. Oh, you'll never have tone like that, not by stacking Marshalls. You gotta stack 8 cheap distortion pedals if you want to sound like that. The sound is one thing, but there's something about losing your entire touch response that makes you feel kind of disconnected from the guitar. Like it feels like I'm just triggering some sort of like synth effect or something like that at this point. Let's see if I can double tap with this much gain. This is just ridiculous. Try turning all the gains all the way down to see what's left. And then we're gonna call it a video, okay? I mean, it's already a video, but you know what I mean. It's a phrase. It means it's gonna be over. There's really not a lot left there, is there? Just diming all the tone to get as much signal through as I can. That's fun. Sounds like a heavy metal cow. Moo! That's just ridiculous. No one should do this. By the way, this is ridiculous. No one should want to do this. It's a fun spectacle though, right? I mean, unless you're in some sort of ridiculous experimental noise band or something like that, right? All of us normal people, am I a normal person? All of us regular people out there aren't going to do this unless they're trying to give away pedals, which is what I'm doing. So anyways, huge thanks to the Patreons. They make this possible. I'm scrolling their names right now. Pick a name out of the list and thank them personally down in the comment section. Please, they deserve our love and appreciation. Also, another huge thanks to Steve. Steve and the Patreons make this international giveaway possible. We've spent hundreds of dollars. We're probably going to eventually spend thousands of dollars shipping pedals all over the world so that you guys can win them. It's fun. We like doing it. This channel is mature enough. We have enough product laying around. We have enough funds flowing through us that we can do this sort of stuff. And I'm glad we're here. I'm glad we can do it. Thank you for your support, Patreons, and everyone who watches and everyone who clicks all the links for the Hoop Jumpers Club and stuff like that. Full disclosure, let's talk business. Let's talk about the nitty-gritty behind the scenes details. The Hoop Jumpers Club helps me make a living because you're clicking affiliate links. How do affiliate links work? You ask? Well, if you click that link and it takes you to a product, say on Sweetwater, Guitar Center, Amazon, Thomann, Zazzounds, etc., it doesn't matter if you buy it or not to help me out, for me to get a cut. That's not how it works. You don't have to buy that thing for me to get a cut. So it's kind of like I can advertise whatever I want and it doesn't matter. If you don't want it, you're not going to buy it. It can be random nonsense that no one would buy. But because you clicked the link to that retailer where I have an affiliate link program, if you happen to go back there within the cookie window and you buy something that you actually want, say you clicked on a link to this dog distortion here and it took you to Amazon and you're like, there it is. I clicked the link. Now I increased my odds of winning for the Hoop Jumpers Club. And then 3 days later, you go back to Amazon. I don't know how long their cookie window is, but I'm assuming 3 days is within the window. 3 days later, you go back and you're like, you know what? I think I'm about to fully stock my my bunker with deep freezers. And so you buy 50 freezers, 50 of them. I get a cut of that. You're stealing money from Jeff Bezos and putting it in my pocket. It's a heist, guys. We're in on a heist together. Don't you want to steal Jeff Bezos' money with me? Doesn't that sound like fun? So anyways, all you got to do is click the link, enter in your email address. I don't care which email address you use. Just make sure that you check it in about a week in case you win. Use a burner email address. I don't care. It doesn't affect me at all. If you're worried about getting spam or whatever, it's not going to come from me. I'm not going to spam you, but I don't know what's going to happen with King Sumo. They have a thing that I click that says that I have to let them know. I have to click the thing that lets them know if I'm planning on reusing your email address. I don't know what they're doing on their side if they sell the data or whatever. Use a burner email address. If you're an adult on the internet, you probably have 6 or 7 email addresses right now. I know that I do. Use one you don't care about. You know, whatever. If that freaks you out and you don't want to do it, that's fine too. It's all fine. I'm not worried about it. You shouldn't worry about it. We're all surviving in a digital wasteland these days. I tend to like stall out and just kind of fill dead air at the end of these things, just so I can let the Patreons get their time on screen. They're important. They're important people. They really do make it happen, and I'm deeply grateful for them. So anyways, huge thanks for watching. Stay tuned next week. I'm probably going to do something like this again next week. Maybe all delays or all fuzzes or all modulations at the same time. Not with a noise gate, obviously, because that's being given away. But yeah, I want to dedicate my life to making stupid noise on the internet. All right, thanks for watching. Please like, Subscribe, dislike, leave me a rude and nasty comment. Support us on Patreon. Buy a shirt if you're naked, and stay grounded. Bye, everybody.